This exercise is about practicing your interviewing skills. This qualitative method, we try to go beyond what we might have learned from quantitative survey. So in this exercise here, the situation is that the psychologist Rick Snyder has developed a scale to measure people's hope, but he doesn't really know what people are hopeful for. So we're going to try to help him out. He has formulated these broad research questions. What is the nature of people's goals? How do people deal with obstacles to their goals? Note how this is an open formulation of questions, and we're using qualitative methods to get a better understanding of what's going on here. So for this exercise, you're going to conduct an interview, you're going to transcribe the interview, you're going to analyze and code the interview data, and then you're going to write a brief report about this. You can refer to Chapter 10 and an article by Constantine et al. 2008 as a guidance for your work. We broke down the whole exercise in 5 different tasks. The first task is to actually conduct the interview. The second task is to transcribe the interview, and note that you're not only going to transcribe the interview, interviewer and interviewee, and kind of go back and forth from that, but you're also going to note your personal reactions to the interview, right? Because it's a qualitative method, this is an important step of the research process. This will help us to be more aware of our biases and will also help us to judge how we interpret certain data and also understand how we might have changed as a person, as an instrument of research during the process of research. Then the task 3 is just an interaction with your partner and talk about how did they view their interview, what were their experiences, and then share the transcripts with the partners. Normally, you might have conduct several interviews and have a variety of different transcripts, different interviews, and now we're going into the next step to look at different themes that emerge from different people. For the purpose of this exercise, you're just going to have the interview of yourself that you're conducting and the interview where your partner interviewed you. So you're going to have 2 interviews, and would like to use that as your data to develop themes and also distill example for each theme. And then the last task will be again to come back and compare the themes that each of you discovered and look at which themes were similar and which themes were different, right? This also to kind of sharpen your understanding that maybe you come up with different things, and that's okay in qualitative methods. Then we would like to write a report, a 1-page report. Doesn't have to be too long, but still we want you to practice to distill your findings and report them to an audience.